Welcome to Teams Tuesday, a podcast about mastering the best about what other people have already figured out. Teams Tuesday focuses on insights and lessons that never expire. You will walk away from every episode with actionable insights that help you get better results and be more productive.
This was about as bizarre and easy as it gets.
The client just couldn't make up their mind.
I feel like we had top.
Went from a project of 20 weeks to just 2.
The DevOps was a cultural shift.
This is Teams Tuesday with your host, Peter Ward.
Welcome to Teams Tuesday. My name's Peter Ward. I'm the host, and I'm actually in New York City, and we've got a fantastic guest, May Hajaji, or former known as Agent 008, which was on her LinkedIn. So you're actually a repeat guest here from Saudi Arabia. So welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you, Peter. I'm doing well. Hope so to you. And thank you for having me today.
No problem.
For the second time. Yeah.
Yes. So three congratulations. Congratulations on joining Microsoft. Congratulations on being married since we last spoke. And congratulations on being a proud mother as well.
Thank you so much. A lot of things changed now during almost 2 years or 3 years we did the session. So many changes in my life. Yeah,
I think so. So Microsoft, you're an account technology strategist at Microsoft. So what does that typically involve with every day?
So ATS, we call it ATS or Account Technology Strategies. It's dealing with the customer, know their need, what they are asking, and helping the customer to achieve their goal, their business outcome, to leveraging the power of Microsoft technology. So this is my main role in a short way or short explanation of my role. It's really a nice role at Microsoft, and it shows me all the business area at Microsoft. So I'm trying to explore to the customer all these solutions and how they can use it within their environment.
And are you particularly focused on one technology stack?
No, actually, I'm focusing on all the solution area, like the infrastructure, data and AI, business application, modern work, and level 100. So I don't need to be in a deep technical on all this area. I just need to understand their benefit, what can value will bring to the customer, and show them the value.
Okay, so with that being said, is your customer, is it purely in the Middle East or in Saudi, or is it across the world?
No, in the Middle East.
Okay, very cool on that front. Okay, so I remember like your first, I mean, when you were on the podcast, like I said, 2 years ago, your first job was IT support specialist, and then you became Saudi's first female MVP. Congratulations on that. Did you ever go to the MVP summit in Seattle?
Unfortunately, no. I was planning before joining Microsoft to join the event, but I was not able to go there. Yeah.
So one of the drawbacks of joining Microsoft is that you can go to the MVP summit.
Yeah, and still I feel like I do love the MVP community, and I'm still doing videos, and I will do a lot of meetup session because it's MVP. It's in our blood and it's our DNA. We love to share our knowledge, and no one can take this, even if we are totally busy with our daily tasks. So that's why I do love the MVP, all the community across the world. Yeah.
Very cool. So you have an interesting topic here, because normally the last topic you used, it was technical, and most people speak about technical, and your topic here is very much, I would say, career development, a success road for young professionals. Why do you think that's a bit of a challenge?
Actually, while I'm showing the people like my career path, or I hope that I will inspire them, and they will see that when I started young and after my graduation, I was not aware what I will be in the future, and I was not aware where the area that should I follow. So during my presentation, they will see that nothing impossible and everything can we do it if we put a plan from the beginning. That's why I feel like I would like to share my experience, my career path, that hopefully that everyone will get inspired, not only the young professionals, everyone across the level or the age. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that sounds fair enough on that front. What would you say is the, like, you went to college, but you actually did it. What's interesting is that you went to college and you also did a technical degree in college.
Yes.
So therefore, you're very technically focused. Your first job was IT support. So you seem very focused in the IT space here.
Yes, actually, when I started my career, I focused on the IT, then digital transformation, and then now I'm working with the sales department, which is totally different than my major and my area, but still sales and the IT things or the technology industry, which is I'm learning still the technology things and which is related to my background or to my major. So it's really interested to move from one area to another. It will give you an opportunity to learn from all the departments, from all the companies that across the world. So that's why I moved from one industry to another. And especially when while I'm presenting my career path, you will see that I was working with the oil and gas industry. Then I moved to the technology industry, which is totally different than the oil and gas industry environment. Yeah.
Well, it's also, technology is where the future is, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
You know,
AI, Copilot, ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Now it's a trending topic. Yeah.
That's actually very, very true on that. And okay, so let's just also talk about you're living in Saudi with your husband, capital Riyadh, which is almost like the new Dubai, basically. Just very, very quickly, in terms of how big is it? How big is Riyadh
Yeah,
in
that's really big.
population?
I'm like not sure if the correct number, but around 7 million something. And it's
Okay.
really a huge city. And I'm still trying to explore the city. Even if I'm Saudi and living in Riyadh, almost I live 1 year, but it's really a big city. So because I used to stay in Dammam and Al Khobar, which is a small city, everyone knows everybody, but here in Riyadh, it's a big one. Yeah. So I'm
Okay.
trying now to explore it. And you
All right.
should visit Riyadh. You will love it. It's really an amazing place.
No,
Yeah.
I do actually like travel. So in terms of the Middle East, obviously
Yeah.
Kuwait, Dubai, Jordan, Egypt, Morocco.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
that's about as far as they're the countries on the map.
Okay.
I've actually done. All right, so let's kick into the presentation.
Sure.
All right.
Okay, so
I see the PowerPoint, the road to success
perfect.
as young professionals.
Okay, perfect. So I think you introduced me very well, and I do have my link with all my platform, so we can share it through the chat. The people they will be able to see me. So I will jump direct to the topic, and before we jumping to the topic, I would like to share with you one quote that inspired me that during my whole career life, which is, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is a great work, and the only way to do great work is to love what you do." And I couldn't agree more with Steve Jobs. So basically this quote, it's inspired me when I joined my first company, and I keep saying this quote and say like, what do you want to be in the future, May? What's your goal? Now, while I'm sharing the second slide, which is how I started, from where I started and what's my career journey, you will see a lot of a challenge that I faced during my career journey, especially when I graduated from the university and joined the first company. You know, when you have like the experience from your university, it's totally different than the
my
company
God.
or your first company. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Okay.
What you learn in university, you think you know it all, but you really
Yes,
don't.
it's totally different. And I thought like whatever I learned, I will just implement it at my work, which is wrong. So let me share with you now my career path and how I started and how I became now as a Microsoft employee from IT on-site support to account technology strategist. So the first career, like almost 7 years ago, I joined Sanad Company. It's an oil and gas company at Saudi Arabia. It's a joint company with Aramco. So I worked with them as a IT on-site support for 1 year. And it was my first job after my graduation. I was like shy, not confident enough because I was not clear about my career path. Is this job will be my job forever, or what will be the next? So, you know the feeling when you join the first job of your career, it's feel like you are not confident enough what will be the next. So I worked with them very closely for 1 year. Then I get an offer from Schlumberger company to join them as a IT on-site support. So I joined them after 1 year, and I started to learn a lot of things with Schamberger company. It's really a nice place to work with. I worked with them 5 years, but a lot of things that happened to me during this 5 years in a positive way. So I still remember the project that changed my whole career path was this project. You can see me, I was young. I was all these boxes. Actually, it's a laptop. It's not only having a laptop, it's re-imaging the laptop on the system to the customer, to the user within Schamberger, and giving the laptop to the user. The challenge was here actually. I still remember, without mentioning the name, someone told me that, May, sorry, this project, you cannot handle it. We will assign it to someone from the mail section from IT.
Oh,
I
my
was
word.
really, yeah. So I was like, no, I will do it by myself. Because saying that you are a female, you are young, you cannot do it, it was challenging. And I said, I will do it not only within 1 month, within 5 days. Imagine that I sit in the server room for 5 days, re-imaging all this stuff by myself. And they offered the support, but I said yes, because they mentioned you are young, you are female, you cannot do it by yourself. I said, no, I will do it. And I did it within 5 days. Total of the laptop was almost 234 laptops. And after this project, they recognized my job and they give me another offer and promotion to be within digital transformation department, which is at Schamberger. Moving from IT to digital transformation, it's really a huge thing. And from there, many people, they started to recognize me, know me, May, the crazy lady that she imaged all this laptop by herself. It means she are able to do a lot
Yeah,
of things. Yeah.
totally.
So this project, I mention it in all my session and everywhere because this project changed my whole life. So from there, I started to explore Microsoft product within Schamberger, and I was still a Schamberger employee. So I started to use a Yammer. They call it now Viva Engage. So
Oh, yes.
Yammer, yeah. Yammer, it was for me the social media platform internally within Schamberger. I started to post my videos, to post a session. It's like building my brand internally with them. And many people from headquarters, they start to recognize me, come to me, talk to me like, let's do a videos, please support us with Power BI, with Yammer, with the Office 365. So I became a famous lady across Yammer. And
Mhm.
I was the most followed employee within Schamberger after the CEO. So
Oh, okay.
everyone knows me at Schamberger. So I was really famous. So after this, started to explore Power Platform, and I joined Power Addict community. So I learned a lot of things from Power Addicts community before we jump to this one. And I started to share my knowledge on YouTube, LinkedIn, across all the social media. And from there, like almost 1 year, I started to participate on several meetup across Power Addicts community. And I'm not sure if you know Alan Chai. He is the digital transformation manager and he is an MVP for business application. Alan Chai
Oh.
is the digital transformation manager at Schamberger, and he is the one who gave me Agent 008 name. And the story behind this name, which is, let me show you the picture. Yeah. So after they recognized my work and I became a famous at Schamberger, the digital transformation manager, Alan Chai, he created a program, he called it Agents. But I was not aware about this program. No one was aware. He sent
Mhm.
me a message like, May, pick any number from 2 to 8 or 2 to 12, I cannot remember. And I said, okay, I will pick number 8. I don't know why I choose this number. And I was lucky because Agent 008 and Agent 007 is James Bond. So the one, Agent 008 with James Bond. So everyone recognized me now because of the James Bond. So
Okay.
I was super, super lucky by choosing this number. And what he did, he sent me this T-shirt and he said, you are now Agent 008 and you keep doing whatever you are doing across Schamberger. And from there, I asked Alan, can I use this name to be my personal brand? And even if I left Schlumberger, can I use it as my personal brand? He said yes, of course. And I created this logo. So this logo, I built it by myself.
Hang on, what logo? What logo is this?
Agent 008, the one that we have it.
Lower,
let me see.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, this is the one. Yeah. So if you can go to my profile across all my social media, you will be able to see this logo. It's my personal brand, and everyone knows me as the Agent 008. So this is my story about Agent 008. And even now, when I left Schlumberger, I keep using the same personal brand. So from there, many people across the community, they started to nominate me to be an MVP. And then I received my MVP award, and I was super happy to be part of this family. I learned a lot of things, and I felt like it's my responsibility to keep sharing my knowledge, because the MVP program, it's not about only trophy or getting the medals or getting the certificates. It's about loyalty and keep doing whatever you are doing and keep sharing your knowledge. And it's a part of our DNA. And that's why we keep doing the session across all the platform. So then Microsoft MVP, actually, it's opened for me many doors across social media, and many people from Microsoft Arabia, they start to know me, especially when I became the first Saudi female with the MVP. So many people from Microsoft, they start to reach out to me. They start to ask me to deliver session to the community within Saudi Arabia. So after this, I saw a position, which is my current role, already on the internet, and I applied for it, and then they did the interview for me. And now almost I'm with Microsoft for 2 years and 3 months. So it seems like it's a short way to reach your goal, but it's not. I try to mention the positive side of my journey, avoid the negative side, because you have to convert this negative energy to be a positive things that to keep moving in your world. So especially if you are a female and you are working with different industry, especially if you go back like 7 years back or even more, it was a challenging for us, but now it's much easier. So I tried here to mention the positive side of my career path, and I hope to inspire everyone. In the upcoming slide, I have summarized the main tips that will help everyone to develop their career path, and it will help them to build their personal brand. So how it's going now, I have another quote, which is, if you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Yani if you see my career path, I started young, fresh. They challenge me like, you cannot do this, and I challenge them, I can do it. I know I'm young, I know I'm female, maybe we need another support, but I can do it. And I did it, and I am where I am because I challenged myself and I challenged them. So this is the should to think about it and how we can move forward on our career journey. So the main tips that I have been followed across all my career path, which is the first or the most important things: be confident, trust yourself, and this is the most important things will help you during your career path. And second one, have a plan. So without a plan, you cannot achieve anything. For me, I do have weekly plan, a monthly plan, a yearly plan. It's not only for my career, it's for my study plan, it's for my personal life plan, even my career plan. So having a plan for everything for sure will support you during your career path or any path that you want to follow during your life. Third one, which is, don't be scared to accept the challenges. So what if I didn't accept the challenge that's on my first career position? I will not be where I am now. I will be still the same lady. She's shy. She is not confident enough. So try, even if no one challenge you, try to challenge yourself. Create the challenge by yourself, and you will achieve a lot of things. Trust me, I'm doing this like in a weekly basis. Even if no one is challenging me, I'm challenging myself. So number 4, which is importance of networking. I would like for this point to thank all the people across the communities, Power Addicts, Power Platform, MVP communities. I am where I am because of their support. Like if I want to mention name by name, it will not be enough. So many people across all the communities, they supported me. I learned a lot of things, either technical things or like in leadership or management or mentorship. So I learned a lot of things from all the people across the community. So having a good network will support you during your career path. Number 5, which is do more than average. Like try to be what we call it. Don't put a limitation for yourself. Try to do more, especially if you have a specific task and they ask you to deliver a specific task. Show them your creativity. Creativity, it's really important in everything. And everyone, I do believe everyone, they do have their own creativity, but they need to find their own creativity. Number 6, which is invest in yourself. Like you have to keep learning. It's not, once you graduate from your university, it's not the ending of your learning journey. You have to keep learning. I know all the companies, they are offering different courses, different things, but don't depend on these courses. Try to find your interest area. And this is what I'm doing now. I'm trying to find my interest area and applying to these courses online. And with the online material, everything is possible. So with this, I would like to end up my presentation. Yeah, sure.
One thing you did very well was you branded yourself with the Agent 008, which sort of like, I have noticed this a little bit with some of the MVPs. They've sort of like branded themselves out. Like there's one guy he's always wearing a cowboy hat. He's on Dallas, and so I have noted the 08. It's but there's so much information out there. You need something which people can consume and identify and relate to very, very quickly too.
Yeah, branding yourself, it's really an important thing. And now, as you mentioned, like everyone knows me as a Agent 008 because having a personal brand, the people will recognize you. And it's not only a logo, it's about what's behind this logo, who is the person, what they deliver, what's their value. So having a personal brand, it's really an important thing. Totally agree with you. So I hope this presentation or my journey will inspire others and will learn how to achieve more in their career path. And the last thing that I would like to mention, believe in yourself, because once you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything that you want to achieve. So I would like to thank you, Peter, and all the team for your time today and for having me and give me this opportunity to talk about something not technical, which is sharing my journey. Cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time and for giving me this opportunity.
Sure. Is there any books you'd recommend reading?
So for the books, I really recommend there is a book that I love it related to the time management. I cannot remember the author. I can share it with you. And another book for the Code of Trust. It's really an amazing book. We'll share it with you. So I'm going to share all the link of the books. Also adding to this, by the way, on my website, I have a section for the books review, which is I put all the books that I read it and the recommendation and the review about each book. So they can go through my website and they can look at it. Yeah.
I've just put the Code of Trust. Is this the one about counter-American intelligence experts? The 5 rules to lead and succeed.
Yes, this is the one. Yeah. So I think if they can scan this code, or if you have my Linktree, right? So
I do. I put it all in the chat as well.
Oh, okay, perfect. So I'm super active on LinkedIn. I do have my own community. I used to do a lot of sessions, but I will continue doing more sessions in the upcoming months. I do have my website, which is I'm putting all my sessions, my videos, my books review, everything there, so you can look at it. And even YouTube, I do have a channel for my previous session with all the information related to Power Apps, Power Platform, and everything. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, May.
Thank you.
Okay, so very quickly, I'm just looking at some questions. You just had a baby on that, so balancing there. What in terms of motherhood and what technologies are you endlessly taking pictures and sharing it with the whole family? I'm assuming, on Instagram and everything else?
Yes, so for my baby, I'm using like WhatsApp because we do have a group. So I'm sharing on a daily basis with them my baby's picture. And even if I'm not sharing, they keep calling me on Snapchat, on every place, because it's like the first granddaughter for them, for my family. So everyone they are looking, they want to see her. So everyone has their pictures. Yeah,
so
for my
you
baby.
certainly got user adoption for technology for your parents the moment they had a grandchild.
Yes, they are using heavily the technology now. Even now, they know how to call it through WhatsApp. They know how to use a Snapchat. I was amazed, like you know how to use it now because you have a daughter. So yeah.
All right, May, thank you very much for your time. Very
Thank you.
educational. This will be pushed up on SoundCloud and Spotify.
Perfect.
Yes. So we'll let you keep you posted. All right. Enjoy. I know it's getting a little late where you are, so enjoy the day.
Thank you so much for your time. Have a nice day. Thank you, TM.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.